Today we'll be factoring perfect square trinomials and difference of two squares. A perfect square trinomial is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. When we factor a perfect square trinomial, it's a plus b times a plus b, or a plus b squared. So to recognize it, we look at the first term here and see if it's a perfect square. It is. So take the square root of x squared as x. Then you look at your last term, which is a perfect square. The square root of 49 is 7. And then you take the sign of the middle number. X plus 7 squared are the factors of x squared plus 14x plus 49. All right, here's another example. X squared, we take the square root as x. The square root of 121 is 11. And we take the sign of the middle number, middle term. X plus 11 squared are the factors of x squared plus 22x plus 121. Our third example, we take the square root of the first term. The square root of 4x squared is 2x. The square root of the last term is 3, and the sign of the middle number. 2x plus 3 squared are the factors of 4x squared plus 2x plus 9. All right, here's a perfect square trinomial where the middle term is being subtracted. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. The factors there then are a minus b times a minus b, or a minus b squared. Look at the first term, take the square root. Last term, take the square root and the sign of the middle number. X minus 9 squared are the factors of x squared minus 8x plus 81. Take the square root of the first number, the square root of the last term, and the sign of the middle number, the middle term. X minus 5 squared are the factors of x squared minus 10x plus 25. The square root of the first term, 3x, square root of the last term, 8, and the sign of the middle number. 3x minus 8 is 3. 3x minus 8 squared are the factors of 9x squared minus 48x plus 64. The next type of special cases are the difference of two squares, a squared minus b squared. When you factor a squared minus b squared, the factors are a plus b times a minus b. Since we have a plus and a minus, the middle term disappears. So here we're going to factor x squared minus 36. So you take the square root of the first term and the square root of the last term, and you're going to have two factors, x plus 6 and x minus 6. Remember, when you have a plus and a minus of the same term, of the same factor, it's going to eliminate the middle term. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 100 is 10. So it's x minus 10 and x plus 10 because there's no middle term. (25x squared), the square root is 5x. The square root of 16 is 4. So 5x minus 4, 5x plus 4 are the factors.